Hello everybody, Eddie V here and welcome to another episode of the 90 gallon reef tank video. So let's go on right into the video. I replaced and put my hammer corals in a different section. There's a hermit crab right on top of them, just like chilling, but anyway, they actually do it better, and I think they will soon have more than just two heads because they would not grow. Also my Bacillopora corals right over here, they've been growing very well. It started half the size frag. This Bacillopora coral grown so much that it's starting to spread more branches out from the base, and also my pallies are doing great. I also replaced my other lost pally right underneath them, and also my Kenya tree coral probably grew 3 or 4 times the size of whatever I bought it for. Also got another Kenya tree coral that is still adapting to my tank, but overall it's doing healthy in my tank right now. It is still adapting, but I mean, like, it once adapted completely, it'll look a lot more like this, but 3 times the size. It's been doing better every day, and I can't wait until its roots or stem goes up towards the light, so it'll look more nice. I also, the proto pallies that I bought before, I kind of moved them around so they'll start growing better because they have been dying. I don't know why, but now they're doing absolutely beautiful. Also, I bought this long-haired green what's the name of it? Green star polyps for $10 for this frag. I wanted to cover the shell. So basically, that's what the goal is. It's a gorgeous looking piece. Also, my green toadstool coral is doing great, and also my neon green hairy toadstool coral is doing great as well. Same thing with my green cabbage coral. It's doing beautiful, grown probably 3 times the size since I bought it a year ago. Also, Amphilia growing like crazy, probably 30 more polyps since 3 months ago. Also, my rock spawn is doing great. It's actually probably double the size when in the middle of the day, because the lights just recently turned on around 30 minutes ago, so it should do better, and it's gonna open up very well. I'm very pleased with it. Also, I moved another Bacillopora coral to this area, so it's shown some growth over the past 2 weeks that I replaced it there. My purple Gargorgian is doing great. This is the one that is fully photosynthetic. I mean, you can feed it brine shrimp if you want, but it relies on mostly on light, just like a coral. And of my green chocolate chip mint pallies, there's actually 4 heads in there, not 3. There's a small one hiding in the middle, so I'm very pleased with it as well. Also, this pink star polyp is not fully open yet, but as you can see, it has grown over the frag plug by like 3 times. It's all over the side of this rock, and it's soon gonna overgrow it. Also got this like pink Superman mushroom that actually opens up and it's double the size. Now here I'm gonna show you there's actually 3 mushroom corals that started off as 2 mushroom corals, and which soon gonna become 4, because this last one I think it's about to split any day, while these 2 it just split around a week ago. And when they're wide open, they're really huge. You can actually see them covering like a quarter of this rock. So basically, I bought this around 4 or 6 months ago, and from one tiny mushroom, and now there's gonna be around 4 mushrooms pretty soon. So, but just like I said, the lights just recently have turned on, so don't expect everything to look completely full-blown open. And my pink flavua anemone, or this cold water anemone that I have, is doing fantastic. No problems with it at all. Also, my purple Montipora is doing great. Same thing with my bicolor green Montipora doing great, and this is another frag of the purple Montipora. They show signs of growth in here since I got them, and I practically saved them out of the fish store because it was half dying, it was half white, half color, and within 2 weeks it colored up completely and it's showing growth already. Now I also made this beautiful zoanthid garden. My latest addition is this eagle eye zoanthid that I got basically for free for buying a bunch of stuff at the fish store. It was in the tank that didn't have good lighting, and under good lighting, this is what the color looks like. It's just simply spectacular. Same thing with this Ross's, except this Ross's now has 4 polyps since I got it about 3 months ago, so it should be growing faster. And my sour apple's doing great, more polyp growth since 3 months ago. My Green Bay Packer, I finally identified this. This is like a type of Green Bay Packer. And just so you know, you guys, I started this zoanthid colony with half of the polyps. So basically, this is good, showing good growth. This is like, these two are like fire and ice type zoanthids. They're showing good growth as well. And also this interesting zoanthid colony with like 2 or 3 different zoanthids on it. I can't really identify, except one of them is like a fire and ice. The other ones are like yellow toxic, or like atomic something, which is pretty cool, but I wish I knew what it was. And also I have this pink dazzle zoanthid. It has like these pink speckles on it. It's a purple with pink speckles. And also I got this, like, I believe it's a watermelon zoanthid. It's doing really well right now, and more growth is gonna be on it. And also these very nice hot color looking orange bam bams are doing spectacular. I basically practically saved this coral because I found it somewhere with no light in the tank. So basically a lot of these corals I actually saved and they actually do really well. So basically, with the faraway display, this is what my zoanthid garden looking really nice right now. And I also got this pulsing pom-pom exenia coral that is doing the pumping action, and it attached itself ready to the rock because it's doing healthy. It's not moving out anywhere, and I can't wait to see what else it has in store for me. Oh, my pink star polyps are ready, fully open, looks like. So basically you can see how big they are, how much they spread out. I got actually now 2 frags of the green plate coral. And this actually, this plate coral is the only one that reproduces, but actually I bought it as one size, just one of them, and I don't know how, but somehow an accident happened and basically it was split in half. And it did not split half on its own. It somehow got broken in the shipping process or something, but now I have 2 basically heads of them. So we'll see how they grow. They completely have the tentacles or polyps extended at night, and this is a healthy looking green plate corals, and they will grow massive in size. I also got forgot to mention in my previous videos that my I have these things called the yellow polyps or zoanthids. It's really hard to see because this yellow taint is in the way, and also the light. But actually there is yellow polyps on that rock. It's really hard to see, but you guys can see. Let me try to get the brightness up here. There they are. They're in there. These type of polyps like low color lights, so basically I put them there and they reproduce from 4 to like 8 polyps in there. Now let's go to the fish specs. My clownfish doing really great. My azura damsel doing really great. My regale tang is doing great after being hit with a case of ick recently, and actually 3 fish been hit with ick. The regale tang, a little bit of the Niger triggerfish, which is a new specimen to my tank, and the butterfly fish, yellow long nose, and the yellow tang, which is actually 4 fish. So I've been treating them with anti-parasite caviar. I've been dosing it, just dropping a little bit of powdered ginger to this tank, and actually they've been eating it. And also I've been soaking my foods with ginger and cayenne pepper. There you go, cayenne pepper. The cayenne pepper actually helps fish coloration, and it does treat parasites. I've been feeding them with that, and basically this outbreak happened twice. It went away and then came back again, and now it's going away again. The butterfly fish is the only fish practically that has the most ick on it, but it's like there's barely on it anymore from yesterday because I've been supplementing their food with the essential needs to help them get through this ick outbreak. The yellow tang had it covered pretty well. I actually have, technically it's pretty much gone because I've been feeding them well. Same with the regal tang, it actually been covered a little bit of it, so now it's practically gone. I see many of them that are gone. It's basically wounds just left, which I hope will heal. And also this new fish that I got, which is the Niger triggerfish. It's a beautiful fish, haven't touched any of my corals or inverts, and loves to swim around, swim in the caves, and everything like that. Also, let me try find my, there you go, green spotted mandarin goby. Been doing well. I actually got them to feed frozen food, which is the good news, because they actually are live food eaters. But I actually got them to eat my frozen mysis and brine shrimp and other meaty products that I feed my fish with. And also my snowflake moray eel, been doing really healthy and active because I have not been overfeeding him at all. So basically he's being very active, and have not touched any fish or inverts so far, not being aggressive. Now also let's go down to the story of my Niger triggerfish. My Niger triggerfish, while I was gluing my corals down to the rocks, he actually took a bite of glue. As you can actually see, he has glue between his lips, and which actually is not a bad thing if they don't swallow it. There was a long line of glue going down from his lips that have hardened when he took a bite of it. So basically it fell out, and now there's only a little piece of glue left between his lips and teeth. So basically within a week that should be completely gone, because he can still eat. So basically he's chewing on that glue there, coral glue, and it will soon fall off completely. Otherwise he eats well. He had no problems with this fish at all. And also some other update that I'm gonna give you guys, I have around 6 or 7 corals coming in on either Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, depending when they ship it out. I'm gonna be getting a devil's hand leather coral, which I probably will put in this area because there's no space there. I'm also gonna be getting a gold sea fan, a red sea fan that are NPS, which is non-photosynthetic. So I'm gonna have to be feeding live shrimp. I actually don't know where I'm gonna be putting them, but I'll be putting them somewhere. It's gonna be nice. I'm getting a fruit drop zoanthid, and I'm also gonna be getting a Florida rhodioacta mushroom coral, which is another good piece. And also I'm gonna be getting a pink acropora coral, a 1 to 2 inch frag. So we'll see how it's gonna be. I'm gonna be doing a order review video on that company because I've never ordered them before. It's called Aquarium Depot. It's gonna be the first time I'm gonna be actually ordering from them, so I'm gonna get that. I'm also gonna get this hydropora coral. It's a stony coral, so it's the first time I'm getting it. We'll see how things go. Alright, without further notice, I'm actually gonna sign out and let you guys enjoy your own reef world. But actually, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And happy fish keeping.